How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southside High School and Jack Weichert Stadium here on the campus of Southside, on the south side of Fort Wayne for Sectional 20 action between the visiting Leo Lions and the Southside Archers. Last year, these two teams faced off in sectional action in the second round. Leo beat the Archers in the second round 41-8. Leo ended up losing a close game to Bishop Dwenger 24-22. This year, the Leo Lions, coached by Jared Souter, finished 7-2, while the Archers didn't fare as well as they had liked or hoped, finishing 1-8 on the season. Captains of both teams have gone out to the center of the field. We'll see momentarily who will receive and who will kick off. The Archers have received and they've chosen to defer, so Leo will take the opening kickoff. Leo is in their black pants with white shirts and customary purple with black helmets. The Archers are in their Kelly green pants as well as tops. Their helmets have the Archer logo with the S on the side. Anything can happen here in these sectional games, so we welcome you here to SummitCitySports.com. We're sponsored by Parkview Sports Medicine as well as Sports Center. Encourage you throughout the year to check out SummitCitySports.com for the latest in IHSAA action locally for the teams in the Fort Wayne area. You can also follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. You can find us and like us on Facebook, or you can go to our website, SummitCitySports.com. As we look here out at the field, number 7 for the Archers, Xavier Pedroza, will kick it off. Back for the Lions will be number 2, Jason Gauze, as well as number 31, Peyton McCall, I believe. Little nip in the air here, mostly cloudy skies. But the lights are pretty much in full effect. Dros is going to step into the ball. Many of the Archers wearing the pink socks for breast cancer awareness. Takes 10, 15, 25, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And the ball is going to be placed about the 34-yard line where the Leo Lions will begin the contest. Their quarterback is A.J. Restivo. He's a sophomore, and he has thrown 52 out of 107 for 782 yards. He has 8 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Appears to be man-to-man coverage. Restivo is going to hand it off to Jay Sean, and he's going to pick up a first down and more. Jay Sean Turner Parks is a senior. He is their leading rusher. He has 887 yards on the season. And so we start the game with 1 run and 1 first down for the Lions. Double receivers to the left and the right. Jay Sean next to his quarterback. Another handoff to number 5. And once again, he's going to pick up about the same. Goes right up the middle. And he's going to pick up another first down for the Lions. So the ball is going to be at the 44-yard line of the Archers. Sitting high above Jack Weichert Stadium. Not a lot of fans in the stands in this first round action of sectional play. Leo goes into motion. Number 12, that's Trenton Bonner. And he's going to lose a few yards on the play. Bonner's the leading receiver for the Lions. He's had 19 receptions for 319 yards on the season. But in this case, he loses 5 that the Archers were able to pick that up. .10:29 here in the first quarter. Plays just started. Hand off to Jay Sean. This time the Archers, number 22, I believe that's Markalen Harrison. Markalen is the leading rusher for the Archers, but this time he makes a nice tackle and keeps the running back, Jay Sean Turner Parks, to a loss. So it'll be third down, ball resting at the 49-yard line. 9:56 left here in the first quarter, just playing. Fans are still coming into the stadium. Now we have 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looking, the line is holding. And the ball is just going to be overthrown the outstretched hands of number 2, Jason Goss. So that's going to bring up fourth down for the Lions, and they're going to send out their kicker, who I understand has quite the leg, Ben Von Gutten. Von Gutten is a junior, 6 foot, 160 pounds. He's averaged 38.4 yards on the carry. Or excuse me, on each punt. Back for the Archers, and it's a low kick. It's going to stop at the 20-yard line, where number 10 for the Lions, Max Minnick, is going to down it there. Again, we appreciate you joining us not only tonight but throughout this season. SummitCitySports.com has you covered not only on the football field but the soccer pitch, basketball court, volleyball court, as well as the links with golf. We're just thankful again that you've chosen to tune in to this rebroadcast. Dennis Johnson hands it off. Well, actually, he holds on to it, and he's going to cut around the corner, and he's going to look for space, and number 22, Sam Richard, he stops him, and fortunately for the Lions, because Dennis Johnson has a lot of speed, and he could have gone to the house. So first down for the Archers. 2 receivers to the left and to the right. Markalen Harrison in the back round. He's going to drive up the middle, come here to the near side, down to the 40, where he's going to be taken out of bounds. And he's going to pick up a big first down for the Archers. Ball's going to be placed around the 40-yard line of the Leo Lions. 2 plays for the Archers have picked up nearly 60 yards. You can tell Markalen Harrison, because of the pink long sleeves as well as the pink socks. Another fake, this time to Johnson. Johnson's coming over the right-hand side, where he's going to be finally taken down by number 3, Alec Wertman. But he's going to pick up a good 6-7 yards. And so it'll be 2nd down and 3. On the season, the Leo Lions have averaged 33.6 points a game, where the Archers have only averaged 16.7. It is interesting to note that last week against Homestead, Southside scored a season high 31 points. Markalen hits the line, but he falls forward, and maybe that second effort is going to get him close to a 1st down. He needs to get the ball to the 30 of the Lions, and it's going to be placed down at the 29. So 3rd down, Dennis Johnson gets his play. Johnson on the season has thrown for over 1,500 yards, 1,554 yards to be specific. He's also run multiple times. This time another fake, and looks like Johnson's going to pick up a 1st down. The 3rd for the Archers. So the ball's at the 29. In the background, you can hear the Southside announcer, longtime announcer, Bud Hamilton. Always does an excellent job. You can hear him from blocks and blocks away here on the south side. Dennis Johnson goes back to throw, wide open, but just out the outstretched hands of number 10, Amarin Green. It was a touchdown in the making. He was totally wide open, and yet he dropped the ball, so it's going to bring up 2nd down, but oh my, what opportunity. I don't know that the Archers have taken an early lead this early in a game. They had a perfect opportunity, but just goes the outstretched hands. And again, another fake handoff. This time Dennis Johnson is going to fall forward after getting a 1st down. The ball is going to be placed at the 16, 17-yard line. A little difficult to see the yard markers after all the rain we've had recently. But Dennis Johnson and Markalen Harrison have led the Archers tonight thus far on the ground. I don't believe we've had a completed pass yet for the Archers. We do have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Again, another fake, and Leo's not been able to stop that just yet. Johnson's going to be taken down, I believe, at number 42. That's Jaden Elwood. He's a sophomore. Appears that the Lions are a young squad. Still have done well on the season at 7-2. They've not played any common foes. Ball placed here on the right hash. And again, another fake handoff to Markalen Harrison, and Johnson's going to keep it. Looks like they're going to be just maybe it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 5. Ball's placed at just above the probably at the 11 of the Lions. And so again, the Archers desperately want to get a score to get this game started. Johnson back in the pocket. Rolls to the left, now throws to the left-hand side, and I believe that's Wells, who stretches out, and there's no signal yet. I guess they have signaled a touchdown. That was pass was complete. The first pass completed of the drive to Eldrin Wells, senior. Wells is, I believe, been one of the top receivers for the Archers. Dennis Johnson's going to hold the kick from Xavier Pedrosa. And it doesn't get past his linemen. And so the Archers are at 5:27. We have a touchdown to number 6, Edrin Wells, and the Archers are up 6-0 as the extra point failed. But good start. So with 5:27 left here in the first quarter, the Archers strike first, and I'm sure that's going to make their coach, Roosevelt Norfleet, who's 5-25 in his third year for the Archers, and make him happy. Southside Archer Marching Green Machine playing the school song as the cheerleaders with their maroon pom-poms sing the school song to those that are in the stands. So Pedrosa is going to kick off. Ball's placed at the 40 with 5:27 left here in the first quarter. Archer's only completed one pass on that last drive, and it was to Wells, who stretched out. And but it is a short kick. The ball's at the 20. Number 31, Peyton McHale, is going to go east and west versus north and south, and he's going to just pick up maybe 6 yards on the run back, where the Leo Lions and their quarterback, number 15, A.J. Restivo, is going to bring out the Lions. Two receivers here to the near side, one to the far side, double running backs. Going to be handed off to number 6, Micah Hoffman. The Archers, after giving up 2 quick first downs to Leo, they've stopped the run up the middle on these last several plays. They've got big number 79, who I don't see on the roster, but he's a big boy. I have the privilege tonight of sitting next to the Leo stat guys. There we have a pass out to the right side. It's completed to number 42, Jaden Elwood. And he's going to stretch for a first down, but not quite come up with it. Stopped by Amon Green. And it's going to bring up second down, actually third down and 3. The receiver, Andrew Smith, brings into play, senior. Smith will come out here to the left-hand side, as well as Trenton Bonner. One receiver on the right. Handoff, and it's going to be stopped short of the first down. Jayshon Turner Parks picks up maybe 2. Will the Lions go for it? Oh, they actually did call it a first down. So appreciate the assist to my stat guys here from Leo next to me. So Leo picks up a first down, and again, play fake, and intended for number 12, Trenton Bonner, who gets hit pretty good by number 21, Gerald Little. That was no little hit. Just flies a little bit over his head. So with 3:54 here in the first quarter, here at Southside High School, host of this sectional 20 first round action. 2 receivers to the left and the right, tight end, or actually one to the right. There's a tight end here, and AJ, the quarterback for Leo, is going to keep it. Restivo, he's taken down by Harrison. the running back for the Archers, playing on defense, going to pick up maybe 3-4 yards. Ball's placed at the 40-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. What will Coach Souter pick? Counterplay this way, and this time Jay Sean Turner Parks comes over the left-hand side, and he's going to pick up another 1st down for Leo. The ball is going to be placed at the 50, right at midfield. Again, number 17, Palmer Stapler, is going to bring out the play for the Lions. Two minutes left here. Now quick handoff to number 5, Deshaun. He's going to be taken down immediately by number 73, Markalen Davis, the big senior defensive tackle, 6 foot, 310 pounds, in the middle for the Archers. So the Archers are leading just 6-0 here at this point, with a touchdown to Edrin Wells, but the extra point was missed. Could be dangerous, especially with the Leo kicking game. Now the handoff again, this time to Jay Sean Turner Parks. Going to pick up maybe 3 or 4 yards on the play. And with one, I believe it's 35 here in the first quarter, the Archers still up 6-0. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 with the ball at the 47-yard line. Jason Gauze out to the far right side. Fake, and AJ almost falls, but he gets it away, and a nice hit by Therese Bobo. Bobo, known for his offense, leading the Archers in the receiving area, had a big hit on the Leo receiver, pops that ball out, so that's going to be 4th down. And here comes number 4, Ben Von Gutten, with the big leg. He's averaged 38.4 yards per punt. Back for the Archers, we've got Therese Bobo, who just had that big hit, as well as I believe that's number 15, Quantry Brown. Von Gutten kicks it from his 40 to Bobo, who drops it and then just falls on it. Ball is at the 14-yard line with 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's a correction. That ball is at the 19-yard line. Dennis Johnson going to bring in the play. 21 seconds left in the play clock. 56 seconds on the time. First quarter clock. Almost offsides, yeah. The Leo Lion
offside called against the Lions.
Player jumped off sides, and so that's going to give 5 yards for the Archers. That's the first penalty called on Leo for 5 yards. So 2 receivers to the left and right. Look for number 1, Bobo. And he slips and falls, and the ball goes behind him, and it's incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Jaden Elwood in on the defense for the Lions. Only a few seconds taken off the play clock there. Johnson in the backfield, looking, and he's going to overthrow number 10, Amarian Green. Again, Green was wide open and just put a little bit too much juice on that ball. Markalen Harrison was not in on that play. A.J. King, senior wide receiver here on the near side. He's going to be on the far right side. Amarian Green, second receiver. Dennis Johnson spins, goes to the other side, gets it to number 4, and he picks up a first down. That's Thomas Davis. Davis is driven out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down for the Archers. Still 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Davis is in the backfield for the Archers. Dennis Johnson kind of goes into a hurry up, fakes it to Davis, and then passes it up. I believe that's to Bobo. It is. And looks like there's going to be another first down, so that clock will stop. They have not signaled for the chain gang to move forward, but it certainly looks from here that it's going to be first. Oh, it's a flag. There's a flag called on the Leo Lions, and that's going to be declined once the Archers did get the first down. So the Archers pick up, I believe, their 5th first down of this game. Their offense is doing well. 2 receivers left and right. Dennis Johnson with Thomas Davis next to him. Nice throw now to Amarian Green, and it's complete to number 10, Green. Picks up about 6 or 7. So it'll be a second down with 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the end of the quarter here at Southside High School, with the Archers taking a 6-0 lead here over the visiting Leo Lions. I want to take this opportunity once again to thank our sponsors, SummitCitySports.com and Sports Center. Parkview Sports Medicine is proud to celebrate athletic accomplishments across Northeast Indiana. Whether you're participating in organized athletics, looking for friendly competition, or wanting to stay fit, Parkview Sports Medicine's roster of physicians and experts provides a one-stop shop for surgery, rehab, sports performance, and sports nutrition. Parkview Sports Medicine. Upgrade your game at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. My name is Michael Mortensen. I'm your announcer for this evening. And David Mortensen is our videographer here for SummitCitySports.com. And looking at the averages, it does seem like the Leo Lions have started slower in the first quarter than any other quarter from what I remember in preparation for tonight's game. Averaging, I believe, about 3 points for the first quarter. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond here in the second quarter. Johnson back once again with number 4, Thomas Davis, behind him. He's looking to pass, completes it to number 13, A.J. King. He's going to go down the right-hand side, tries to go in the middle. He receives a block, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown for the Archers. The ball, that was a 48-yard play reception for number 13, A.J. King. That was scored at 11:48 here of the second quarter. Touchdown thrown to number 13, A.J. King. No penalty flags on the play, and here comes number 7, Xavier Pedroza, with 20 seconds left he missed his first extra point. Pedroza has been 7 out of 8 for PATs, and he's going to, it's going to doink off the right goalpost. So Xavier, after going 7 for 8 on the season, Pedroza, who seemed to run onto the play a little bit late, he misses his second PAT, and the Archers, though, are still up 12-0 here at Southside's Jack Weichert Stadium. Once again, the band and the cheerleaders will sing the Southside school song. So we've had 2 scores, both, even though the Archers have dominated on the ground, they've had 2 passes, one for 48 yards and one for about 6 or 7 yards, and they're now leading 12-0. Pedrosa's going to place it down with 11:48 in the second. Going to kick it off to number 3, Alex Wertman, a sophomore. Pedroza, one of the Southside Archer soccer players, is going to kick it off. This one's going to go to number 31. There's a reverse, but it's going to be fumbled, and they're going to say that it belongs to Leo. Dangerous play. Tried to reverse to get it to go the other way, and they muffed the handoff. Not exactly sure who that was for Leo. It looked like maybe number 31, Peyton McHale, a freshman on that play. And so the Lions are going to start now at the 10-yard line, maybe the 11, with a generous spot, with 11:41. So that ball was almost taken by the Archers, and wow, what a setup that would have been for the Archers that have only won 1 out of 9 contests this year. So number 15, AJ Restivo, hands it off, and he's going to be immediately taken down by number 73 on the tackle, Markalen Davis. (11-11) here in the left in the half. Archers up 12-0 over the Leo Lions. We have 2 receivers here to the near side. AJ looking, nice somersault at the end of that, but it just goes past the outstretched hands of Trevor Bonner. Bonner, one of the top receivers for the Leo Lions, and he could have gone a long way, but it just out through him. AJ Restivo, he's only a sophomore, 6 foot, 206 pounds. Taking a few moments here to try to text this score out. You can follow SummitCitySports.com at 260sports.com. Meanwhile, number 2 to Gauze is complete. It's going to give Leo a first down. Ball is going to be placed at the 34-yard line, where the Lions will have 1st and 10. Leo comes to the line, Fullback is number 42, Jaden Elwood. Behind him, I believe, is their leading rusher, Jay-Sean Turner-Parks. It's going to be pitched back to Turner-Parks. And nice pursuit by the Archers, but Parks is going to get away after being trapped back there, and he's going to pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards. Stopped by Therese Bobo, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 for Leo. Officials are going to call their own timeout. I think they're trying to help one of the Archers with his uniform. 9:48. Number 24 for the Archers will go in. That's William Harding III. He's a senior, actually, and he comes off after the Archer probably gets his uniform fixed. Handoff, and the Turner-Parks is going to be taken down. Just a short gain by number 33 for the Archers. That's Andre Wright, one of the leading tacklers for the Archers. He's got 33 tackles, or excuse me, he has 39 tackles. Only trails Jacob Torres, number 50 for the Archers, a senior, who has 42 tackles. Nice pass. It's completed to number 12. Trenton Bonner has that big somersault at the end of the play again. This time he caught it, and the ball's going to be placed at the 38-yard line of the Archers. Second first down for Leo. Number 17, Palmer Stapler, going to bring into the pass to Restivo. We have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 in the backfield for the Lions. Restivo is going to pitch it back to Jay-Sean. Jay-Sean's going to pick up maybe 3 or 4. It's going to be taken down by number 73, Markalen Davis. Markalen Davis has had his number called several times this evening. Has done well and stopping the run in the middle. .752 left in the half. Archers up 12-0 here at Jack Weichert Stadium, named in honor of the late principal of Southside High School. Now this time, AJ's in the shotgun. He's going to throw it deep and going to come down with it. Nope, they're going to say he's out of bounds, but it looks like there's some laundry on the field. I'm going to guess that the Archers' number 3, Ronnie Barnett's going to be called for pass interference. They said that he was out of play. Pass interference. Oh, this time, though, it's on Leo. Excuse me, it is on the Archers. So that's going to be a costly penalty. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Quite a discussion up here in the press box as to whether or not that should have been called, but it is what it is. And so Leo's going to pick up a first down. The ball's going to be placed at the 19-yard line. The Lions are down 12-0 with 7:29 left here in the first half. Handoff now reversed to number 12, and the Archers missed. There is going to be a penalty called. So we'll see whether or not they get the first down or get the 8 yards pickup, or if they're going to bring that ball back. It looks like there might be a penalty, a hold on the Leo Lions. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to back them up. As the crowd cheers, "You can't do that." For the Archers, number 15, Quantry Brown, enters the contest, while number 9, Devion Drawn, who missed that last tackle, but perhaps that was because he was held. So it's going to be first down and 22 from the 31. When I speak of AJ, it's AJ Restivo, only a sophomore, so quite a young man to be out there during this time of the year. And off to Jay-Sean Turner Parks, and he's not going to make much of that 22 yards up. It is first down. It looks like Markalen Harrison was the tackler, along with number 25, Jermaine Freeman. Freeman's a junior, 5'11", 205 pounds. Archers seem to have done well tonight in the middle, stacking up the potent Leo Lions running game. Leo's averaged well over 300 yards a game. It'll be interesting to see at halftime where they are. Now back in the gun. AJ throws way over the top of number 42, Jaden Elwood. And so that's going to bring up third down and 21 for the Lions, with 6:06 remaining in the half. Archers have to be pleased. There's going to be 2 holding calls. There's 2, oh yes, there's a flag on the far side. There's been 2 calls, or 2 late penalties called on the Archers. Both were holding calls. So that's going to march off 10 yards. And it's going to be second down and 11, it appears. The ball's going to be at the 21-yard line. The head linesman comes over to Coach Norfleet to explain what was called. So a big play here, second and 11 with 6:06 left in the half. Just in case you're wondering, the longest punt or longest place kick for Leo is 42 yards. And the pass is complete, but Ronnie Barnett for the Archers wraps up. Number 12, Trenton Bonner, picks up maybe 5 on the play. It's going to be third down. Ball's placed at the 15-yard line. So 3rd and 6 for the Lions. Jason Gauze comes into the play to give it to number 15, AJ Restivo. 13 seconds, 12 seconds now left on the play clock. Gonna have to hurry. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just gets it away. His arm is hit, but it goes incomplete. So will Coach Souter send in his kicker? And I see number 4 coming in, Ben Von Gutten. Ball's placed at the 15-yard line. Ball will be put down by the holder, number 18, Reese Decker. So this would be a 34-yard field goal. High snap, gets it away, And is it good? Yes, it is. So a 34-yard field goal for number 4, Ben Von Gutten, puts it in. So the Lions now trail 12-3 with 5:50 left here in the first half at Jack Weichert Stadium. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for bringing to you this game here at Southside High School. Sports Center is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place your orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center is located at 5511 Coventry Lane on the southwest side of Fort Wayne, next to the B-Dubs. So stop on out to Sports Center. Let them know that Summit City Sports sent you. I've had 2 of my girls get their letter jackets there, and they very pleased with the quality. I was very pleased with the price. So we have Bobo back deep for the Archers, along with Markalen Harris. Von Gutten's going to kick it off for the Lions. Nice deep kick, drives Bobo back, and it's going to go into the end zone where it's going to be a touchback. So the Archers going to take over 1st and 10 with 5:50 left here in the first half. Now up 12-3. Dennis Johnson. Will be interesting to see, will the Archers go back to the air, or will they continue the running game where they've been pretty successful? Ball's placed at the 20. Here on the left-hand side is number 6, Eldridge Wells, who has 1 touchdown already this evening. Pitch back to Markalen Harrison on the right-hand side. He's going to pick up maybe 5 or 6. And looks like number 13, Dalen Stewart, takes him down after a nice pickup. So the clock keeps running. 5:26 left here in the half. Number 3, Ronnie Barnett, heads in with the play as number 10, Amaran Green, runs off the field. Again, we've got 3 receivers here on the left-hand side. Same play, just opposite direction. Here comes Markalen Harrison. Just can't get around the corner, but does pick up the first down for the Archers. Same play, just different direction or different side of the field, it appears. Ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line. Archers have eaten up some ground. It'll be interesting at halftime to see what the stats are in the running game for the Archers. Now this time back to the traditional set, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Markalen Harris in the back. And the ball is tipped, and by I believe that's number 74, the big man in the middle. That's Gavin Heber, another sophomore for the Lions. Got his big mitts up there. Heber is 6 foot, 326 pounds. Big boy. Again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Markalen Harrison next to the Archer quarterback, who spins, tries to get it to number 22, Markalen Harrison, but it goes wide. Big hit on the quarterback for Leo. They have to reposition, fix Dennis Johnson's shoulder pads. It's 3rd down and 10, 4:50. Archers want to keep this ball, not give it back, so they can go back into the locker room for the first time this year with the lead. Johnson, fake, and now to Bobo. Bobo is going to extend past the yard markers. Bobo has had an amazing year. When he's been out there, the Archers are definitely a multi-dimensional team. Bobo has 594 yards on the season with 39 catches. Looks like there's a flag on the play. Illegal procedures called on the Archers. So they tried to rush that play and didn't quite get everyone set, I believe. So in for the Archers will be Eldridge Wells, comes out here on the near side along with Bobo. The far side is going to be A.J. King and Green. In the backfield, once again, is Harrison. Johnson's back to pass, going to let it fly, and just gets tipped out of the way by number 12, I believe that is, Trenton Bonner. Bonner saved a touchdown because Therese Bobo was right there and would have been all the way into the end zone, I'm sure, but a nice right paw at the last second knocked that ball out. So give it up to Bonner, who's a receiver, who's had some nice pickups tonight to go back on defense and to knock that ball away. We've got a hand, well, it was going to be a handoff, but Johnson holds on to it and is going to be sacked by the Leo Lion. And so that's going to bring up third down and 23 with 4:04 left here in the first half. Two receivers left and right. Almost got the Leo lineman to jump off sides, changes the play. Johnson, 4 seconds left. He's looking downfield, throws it away, and oh, nice defensive play by number 2, Jason Gauze, the junior, 6 foot, 180 pound. Just he put his left hand in there, and as a result, the ball goes incomplete, and the Archers are going to have to punt it away. We've got Connor deep for the Lions, as well as I believe that's number 31, Peyton McHale. Xavier Pedrosa is going to kick it away for the Archers. Almost over his head, gets it away, and the ball is going to go out to maybe the 48. It appeared like it might have touched one of the Archer players in the leg. The officials are talking about it, and they corrected that because the one official said the ball was going to be at the 48, but it ended up being at the 47 of the Archers. So with 3:23 left here in the half, Leo's number 15, Restivo, is going to come out to see if he can put some points on the field or on the scoreboard and chip into this Archer lead. Right now it's 12-3 with the Archers in the lead. Two receivers to the right. Restivo's looking, and he's going to overthrow number 2, Jason Gauze. Number 3, Ronnie Barnett, was on the play. So it's going to be second down and 10. Clock stopped, 3:17 left here in the half. Two receivers here to the near side, one to the far side. I believe that's Jay-Sean Turner-Parks in the backfield. Pitched out to him. He's going to come to the right-hand side, and they're going to bring him down at the 40-yard line. He's going to pick up maybe 6 on the play. It's going to bring 3rd down and 4 with 2:56 left with the clock running for the Lions. Will they run? Will they throw? 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Man-to-man coverage, pressure, and AJ is going to be taken down. Restevo was sandwiched by 2 Archers on the play. Number 50, Jacob Torres, the leading tackler for the Archers. It's going to cause a big loss. It's going to be 4th and 10. So will the Leo Lions go for it here, or will they kick it away? It's 2 minutes on the clock. Restivo looking over to the sidelines. Play clock's down to 4, 3, 2. Probably going to take a delay of game or a timeout. They're going to take a timeout to talk it over to see what they'll choose to do with 1:49 left with the ball at the 48-yard lines. Again, we want to thank Parkview Sports Medicine for their sponsorship of these broadcasts throughout the season. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can follow SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. You can like our Facebook page, or you can go to SummitCitySports.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Von Gutten's going to be back for the Lions, going to kick it away. Nice kick, fair catch, I believe, called by number 15, Gerald Little, or Quantry Brown. I think he probably got just a little bit psyched out, maybe because he had some running room. But it's 1:43 left here in the first half. Ball's at the 17-yard line. Johnson's going to have number 4, Thomas Davis, in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left and right. Looks like man-to-man coverage. Fake. Now to Bobo, right in the bread basket. It'd been interesting to see what he could have done. It's obvious that he was looking downfield, and he just simply drops the ball. So with 1:39 left in the half, we have 2nd and 10 for the Archers. Number 6, Eldrin Wells, is going to come into the game. 2 receivers, A.J. King and Green to the right-hand side. Bobo's here on the left. They're going to hand it off to Davis. Davis is going to pick up about 7. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Archers. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line. Johnson, hand off to Davis. He's going to stretch for the first down. Ball's going to be placed just shy of the 30. It appears that there is a flag on the play. There's holding on the Archers. So will Leo decline, or will they accept that penalty? There's 1:12 left in the half. They're obviously going to accept that call, and so it's going to drive the Archers back to about where they started this drive. 3rd 11. 2 receivers left and right. Johnson looks, pumps, now throws, all the way to A.J. Green, and it's going to be deflected by number 2, Jason Gauze. Nice play by Gauze. Second big play that he's knocked it out of the receiver's hand or changed the trajectory of the flight of the ball. And so that's going to be 4th down, and the Archers going to have to punt it away. The last time this long snapper for the Archers put it over the head of Xavier Pedroza, or Javier Pedroza, and so he has to make sure that doesn't happen again, or the ball will be in the end zone for a safety. This time he gets it away, just goes straight up, but takes an Archer bounce to the 47-yard line, 48-yard line, where Leo will take over with 48 seconds left here in this first half. Archer's up 12-3. They've had 2 touchdowns, 2 missed extra points, and Leo has had a 34, I believe, yard field goal by their place kicker, Ben Von Gutten. So the score, unless Leo scores here, it's going to be 12-3. So we have 1 receiver to the far side, number 17, Stapler, 2 here in the middle. Slant up in the middle, but it's incomplete. Nice hit by number 9, Davion Drawn. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. We got 18 seconds, 17 on the play clock, 44 on the game clock. Got 3 receivers this time to the near side. The Archers, the blitz is kicked up, and the ball is going to be intercepted by Therese Bobo. He's going to try to get to the right-hand side. There's going to be a penalty called. We'll see what it's called. Bobo is trying to, they're just going to stop play, and there's actually more penalty flags called, but Therese Bobo picks off A.J. Restivo with 30 seconds left. We'll have to see what kind of laundry is left on the field. I believe there's at least 4 penalty flags. Davion Drawn coming back. Maybe there's a block in the back. There's a block in the back for the called on the Archers, but they still have the ball, and that's the big thing for the Archers. So Bobo can catch it as well as intercept it. That's the 5th interception thrown this year by the young quarterback, A.J. Restivo, who's only a sophomore. With the penalty, there's a block in the back and a hold, from what I understand. So the ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line. The Archers still have 2 timeouts, I believe, with 30 seconds left. Will they continue to try to pick up additional yards and possibly a score, or will they go into halftime up 12-3? Johnson, he's looking up, and screenplay to Markalen Harrison, who's running off the right-hand side, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. It's going to go out of bounds about the 46-yard line, and that's going to move the chains for the Archers. So nice screenplay, as there was a lineman charging in on Johnson, but he was able to throw it over his head, get it to Markalen Harrison. Harrison on the season coming into this game had caught 17 passes for 124 yards. He's had 5 touchdowns and one fumble. Johnson, low snap, but he gets it away. He's coming over here to the side, and Wells catches it, and he's taken down by number 12. That's Trenton Bonner. There's 12 seconds left, and I believe they're going to call timeout for the Archers. Roosevelt Norfleet just has to be absolutely ecstatic, with the exception of the 2 extra points with his defense, and the lead that appears that they're going to go into halftime up 12-3 here at Southside. The Archers beat Marion last year, but Marion had not won a game in the sectional game that the Archers hosted. They went on to face Leo, and Leo dominated the Archers in that game, so quite a turnaround for the Archers, who have played well up the middle. So with 12 seconds, we'll see what additional magic the Archers, see if they have any more arrows in their quiver to shoot the Lions. Got Bobo here on the left along with number 6, Eldridge Wells. Wells just caught that pass, first down. 10, Markalen Harrison in the backfield. And the pass is intended for number 10, Amarian Green, but it's just going to be a little bit out of his reach. So with 7 seconds, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Archers. Ball's placed at the 29-yard line. The longest field goal for Mendoza is 31 yards. So he's got a decent leg, but this is a little bit out of his range. And they're going to go for Bobo in the corner, and it's going to be just overthrown. The clock's going to stop with 1 second. So what will the Archers do? Will they throw a Hail Mary, or will they try to a long field goal? My guess is they're going to try a Hail Mary. The Archers are going to call a timeout to discuss what they may want to do. Again, 12-3 here at Jack Weichert Stadium on the campus of Southside High School, bordered on the east by Lafayette and on the west by Calhoun Street. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine, as well as SummitCitySports.com. Also want to thank the Leo High School spotters and their statisticians who will provide some halftime stats for us. Always appreciate when other schools work together with us. Earlier in the week, I had contacted the Leo Lions head coach, and he was kind to promptly send me stats for this game. Southside's statistician does the same. We do it because we love the athletes, and we want to help them in their. So now Bobo, he's going to get the ball. He's looking to throw. He throws it as far as he can, and it's going to be caught! Oh, my goodness. Talk about magic. It's thrown and collected in by number 6. And is there any penalties? No. So the Archers, in a trick play, gives it it's handed off or pitched back to Therese Bobo, who's known for his receptions. He's going to throw that ball 40-some yards in the air. It's going to go off the Leo defensive player. And so with no time remaining, the Archers are going to go up either 19-3 or 20-3, and it's good by Javier Pedroza. So, wow, what a play for the Archers to end this half with no time remaining. That play started with 1 second. So, again, the Archers up in surprise fashion, if I may say so myself, 20-3 over the Leo Lions here in the opening round of the sectional at Southside High School. You also might remember that the Archers deferred the kickoff, and so they're going to have the ball when the game resumes here in the second half. So with that, we're going to take a break after an exciting first half here at Southside High School, where the Archers are up 20-3 over the Leo Lions. On that pass from Therese Bobo to number 6 for a second touchdown of the game, Eldrin Wells. So with that, we're going to take a break. We'll see you back here in the second half here at Southside High School. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half here at Southside's Jack Weichert Stadium, where the Archers are actually up, not 20-3 as I previously announced, but 19-3 with an amazing play at the end of the quarter, end of the half. Therese Bobo was, I think they passed it back to him, and he threw it as far as he could go, and it went off one of the Leo defenders and into the hands of Edridge Wells for his second touchdown of the games. Want to thank once again the Leo High School statisticians team. So far, number of plays, Leo has 30 and the Archers have 32. Overall offense, the Archers have 247 yards compared to 103 for Leo. The Archers have 157 passing yards compared to Leo's 55. The rushing, the Archers have 90 yards on the ground, whereas Leo has 48. So we'll give you maybe a few more stats here on the game. Leo's going to have to kick it away to the Archers. Therese Bobo, who had the big pass at the end of the half, he's going to be there to receive it. He's got some speeds. Come here to the near side looking for the hole. Will he get around? He's going to try to go to the opposite direction. He's finally going to be taken down and stopped at the 24-yard line, where number 5, Dennis Johnson, will bring out his Archers. Johnson's a senior, so I know he doesn't want his season to end. Jayshawn Turner Parks has 14 attempted runs for 58 yards for an average of 4.1, whereas Markaylin Harrison has 5 runs for 52 yards or an average of 10.4 yards per carry. Johnson's going to hand it off to Markaylin Harrison, who's going to take a quick step but not quite make it back to the yard marker. It's going to actually be short. A loss in the play of 1 yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 here at Southside's Jack Weichert Stadium. Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the Leo coaching staff will make to slow down the Archers. Johnson keeps it, but he's going to be taken down once again behind the yard, behind the line of scrimmage. So the Archers come out, and they've gone backwards, not frontwards or forward. Eldridge is leading the Archers with 66 yards. And A.J. King has 48. He had 1 reception, but it was for a touchdown. Nice pass right in the breadbasket but dropped with nice coverage. So it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Archers. And Leo will send Bonner back along with number 31, Peyton McHale, who's only a freshman, back to about the 45-yard line, where Pedroza is going to kick it off for the Archers, punt it away. Nice boot, real high, fair catch called by McHale at the 44-yard line, where the Leo Lions will take over down 19-3 with 10:31 left here in the third quarter. I'm sure the Archer coaching staff's going to want their defense to stay aggressive. And Leo's going to try to tune it up here after not having a very good half and only scoring 3 points after averaging over 33 points. And Jay-Sean Turner Parks drives right through the middle. He's going to pick up maybe 4 to 5 yards on the play. Ball's just shy of the 41. Little nip in the air here tonight. You can tell fall has started. Not only the game was started almost in the dark, but also the temperatures have dropped considerably from the start of the season. One receiver here to the left, 2 to the far side, and it's going to try to throw it to number 5, Jay-Sean Turner Parks, but just going to throw it into the ground, so it's going to be incomplete, and it'll be third down. A.J. Restivo, young man, only a sophomore, and you could tell that he's learning, but he's had some passes that have gone over the top of his receivers, and that pass went to the ground to his running back. Jay-Sean is a senior, goes out to the right now, and he's blitz and attempted for number 2, Goss, but nice coverage, and then A.J. Restivo was definitely under pressure by the Archers, so it's going to be fourth down. And it appears that the Lions are going to go for it again. So with 9:40 left here in the third, looks like ball's going to be batted down by the Archers in the line. I believe that was number 73, Markalen Davis. He's had his number called multiple times, and so the Archers are going to take over on downs. Definitely what the coach for the Archers wanted on this first defensive possession of the third quarter. So Dennis Johnson will bring out his Archers. We've got Green and A.J. King here on the near side. Bobo on the far side along with Wells. The snap is dropped by Johnson, and he falls on it. So that's going to be a loss of about 5 to 6 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 16 for the Archers.
Second down and about 16 for the Archers.
Looks like the winner of this game will play New Haven, who's leading in their sectional game. Pitch is back to number 4, Thomas Davis. And the ball is going to actually go back farther, and it's going to be 3rd down and 20 for the Archers. So the ability for the Archers to run has been clamped down by the Lions in this second half thus far. Johnson looking to pass. Nice screen pass up to Davis. Davis is going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and more. He's going to go down the left-hand side. Will he go? He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Southside! There's no penalty flags on the field of play, and so the Archers are going to extend their lead now to 25-3 with 8:02 here in the third quarter. So just a simple screen pass after not getting a lot of rushing yardage in the second half. Nice screen pass. And Thomas Davis is going to score for the Archers. And Pedrosa's kick is good, so that means the Archers are now up 26-3 over the Leo Lions in sectional 20 play. We want to give thanks to SummitCitySports.com for providing this game. My name is Michael Mortensen. I'm here with our videographer, David Mortensen. We cover football, volleyball, soccer, some golf, and soon we'll start the basketball season. We cover primarily the SAC here in the Fort Wayne area, so make sure you tell your friends and neighbors to watch for you these games that are often up and on the internet for you to watch within 12 to 36 hours. So now the Archers up in this third quarter 26-3 on they were down to 3rd and 20, and that screen pass picked up probably close to 60 yards. The Archer speed is evident in this game. Pedrosa is going to step into this ball. Nice kick. It's going to go over the head of the intended receiver, number 31, Peyton McHale. It's going to go into the end zone where it's going to be brought out to the 20, where the Lions will pick it up at the 20-yard line down, 26-3 with 8:02 left here in the third quarter. Don't forget, you can follow SummitCitySports.com for the latest scores. Quarterback A.J. Restivo is in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it out to number 5, Jayshon Turner-Parks. Bobo is going to take him down. And looks like, though, he's going to pick up about 7-8 yards. And the ball is going to be placed at the 28, so bring up 2nd and 2. Two receivers to the left and to the right. Jayshon next to A.J. Pass nearly intercepted. Goes right through the arms, outstretched arms of Davion Drawn, but it's brought down by number 19, Andrew Smith, a senior, 6'4", 165-pound receiver for the Lions. It's going to give a first down for the Lions. Ron's only going to pick up a couple. Looks like a quarterback keeper.
Big gain of about 3 on the play of second and 7. Ball is on the line, 41-yard line.
And again, the Archers are being stingy with yards in the middle. Number 73, Markalen Davis, wraps up the Lion, and no yards gained on the play, and so it's going to be 3rd down and 7 with 6:07. Time starting to be an enemy for the Lions. Oh, and that pass was intended for number 17, Stapler. He can't put his mitts around it, bounces around, so it's going to be 4th down. And here comes the punter and the punting team for Leo. Ben Von Gutten is back to kick with Therese Bobo back deep for the Archers. Flat kick, takes a Leo bounce, picked up by Quantry Brown. Dangerous to pick that ball up like that. There's going to be a flag that's going to come in. He takes it to the 22, 23-yard line. See who this is going to be called on. It's going to be a hold on the Archers, or a legal block perhaps in the back. So ten-yard penalty. So the ball is going to be taken back to about the 12 or 13, where the Archers will take over 1st and 10 with 5:34 left here in the 3rd. Quandre Brown picks up maybe a yard for the Archers. Well, actually, there's a loss in the play of a yard. Quandre Brown dances around. Oh, AJ King, actually, number 13. Taken down by number 32 by the Lions, Gavin James. Every time I look down at the roster for Leo, I see a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are getting valuable playing time. They certainly don't like the score at this point, especially with a team that's 7-2 on the season versus a 1-8 Archer team. Johnson looking. Oh, dangerous pass, but it's complete, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's Edrin Wells. The defender for the Lions tried to jump in and intercept that, but came up short, and so Wells is going to pick up a valuable 1st down, keep the drive going. The ball's placed at the 35-yard line. Ball intended for Wells, but knocked away. So with 3:49 left here in the third, the Archers have 2nd and 10. This looks similar to last year's sectional game when the Archers defeated Marion, but they're doing it in more convincing fashion. Here in sectional play, now out to Bobo with a nice screen. Coming around, he's got the speed, but he's going to be taken. Oh, and slung out of bounds by number 2. Jason Gauze. You could tell Bobo did not like being tossed like that, but one of his fellow players grabbed his jersey to keep him from retaliating. But it's going to bring a first down for the Archers with the ball at the 50-yard line. Johnson's back again. This time it comes to A.J. King, who's going to take the ball out of play. And the ball is going to be placed at the maybe 8 yards. So it's going to bring 2nd and 2. Archers have seemed to have their way tonight in the passing category against this Leo defense. Been set up by nice runs like this. Quantry Brown, number 15, he's going to pick up another first down, taken down by, I believe that's number 67, Isaac Berghoff. Berghoff, junior, 6'4", 230 pounds. Archers come right back up the line quickly, and they're going to try to pass it to, oh, did he catch that? Nope, it was intended for Bobo, deflected away, and I think that was Edrin Wells that nearly came up with the second deflection of the game. The last deflection that he had was for a touchdown at the end of the first half. So again, Wells has just had a stellar. The illegal shift, though, is going to be called on the Archers, so that would have been called back anyways. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Back the Archers up to the 42-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 15. 3:17. Left here in the third quarter. Archers, 2 receivers to the left and right. Quantry Brown, yeah, takes it right up the middle, and he gets to about the 30. We'll see where the ball is placed. It's a great fake as the Leo defense collapsed in on the quarterback for the Archers. Quantry Brown's a senior as well, 5'7", 175 pounds, getting some valuable playing time here. As number 22, Markalen Harrison, is on the sidelines. Oh, pass is picked off by the Leo Lions, and it was intercepted by number 3, Alex Wertman. That's the first interception for Leo tonight. Just a quick slant pass that the Leo defender jumped in there and took it away. So just as the Archers were driving close to perhaps another score, Wertman pops in there and takes that ball away. Quarterback keeper going to be taken down by number 79 for the Archers. I don't have a name for number 79. He's definitely a big boy. Second down and 7 at the 38. And the officials is going to call a timeout just to give the player a chance to fix his helmet. Again, we want to thank you for joining us tonight here on SummitCitySports.com. Share us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and let your friends and neighbors know about Summit City Sports that provides coverage of virtually every SAC school in football and soon to be basketball. There's a nice tackle by number 9, Davion Drawn, brings down number 13, I believe that is, Dylan Stewart. So only 1 yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6 with 1:18 now left in the third quarter, with the Archers up 26-3 over the Leo Lions. Number 12, Bonner goes into motion. And it's intended for number 2, Jason Goss. No penalty is called. Bobo or Devian Drawn were on the coverage there. Bobo comes up a little gimpy. Archers definitely need him when he's not been in there. It's really hurt the Archers this year, so it's 4th down. And Leo's AJ Restivo is going to stand back in the pocket with number 5, Jay-Sean Turner Parks. He's looking downfield, quick slant over the middle, intercepted by number 1, Terrence Bobo. That's his second. If it stands, there's a penalty marker on the play, but that would be his second interception of the game. Therese Bobo has done it in the air. He's done it on defense. There's going to be a hold called on the Archers. So the question is when did that take place? Little confusion as to what might happen. I think this is going to be give a first down to Leo. So definitely a costly penalty on the hold. That would have been Bobo's second interception of the game after throwing a touchdown. Definitely probably deserves MVP honors thus far. But that penalty is called, and the Archers trying to get to the quarterback, and he's able to elude the pursuers and get the ball completed to number 17, Palmer Stapler. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Leo at the 34-yard line. Coaches up here in the press box were wanting a hold on the blitzer for the Archers, but that's not how the officials saw it, so we'll continue to play 1st and 10 with 21 seconds left with Leo down 26-3. The ball is collected in by number 31. He's heading on the right-hand side, tries to cut back. We'll see if he can get around, and he is going to get into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. That's freshman number 31, Peyton McHale. That was about a 35-yard pass play where McHale just came across the middle, went to the far side, and then brought himself back into the middle of the field, went in to get the touchdown with 3 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Lions are going to try to go for 2. They got number 42 in the backfield, Jaden Elwood, as well as number 5. They're going to fake it, then they're going to pass it over to the middle, but it looks like it's is incomplete, and so it's now 26 to 9. Ball must have just fallen short. I was a little bit blocked out by the play, but with just 3 seconds left here in the third quarter, number 31 and a pass thrown to the freshman is good for the TD. So Leo's within. Well, it's now 26 to 9, so Leo is down by 15. Excuse me, 17. Thanks to the stat guys from Leo for correcting my math there. My band director at Taylor University, where I went to school, told me to make loud mistakes, and I do plenty of those here, announcing week by week. But just thankful we can be here to bring you this action. This is probably not one of those games that a lot of media attended. Markalen Harrison drops the ball but comes back, and he's going to pick up maybe another 15 yards. And so the clock has stopped, and the Archers and the Leo Lions are going to go the opposite direction now. So it's fourth down with the Archers, it's fourth quarter now with the Archers up 26 to 9 as the Leo fans sit in stunned silence across the way here at Jack Weichert Stadium. We'll have a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Again, the Archers up 26 to 9. And somewhat of a surprise, at least in terms of records. Leo 7-2, the Archers 1-8. But the Archers have dominated on offense tonight. Both teams have 1 turnover apiece. Both quarterbacks have been intercepted. Archers have been able to pick up necessary yards when they needed it, and they have their offenses outplayed the defense for the Lions. So here we go to start the fourth quarter. We got Markalen Harrison in the backfield, along with 2 receivers left and right. It's going to be handed off to Markalen Harrison and almost stopped. Well, he is going to be stopped in the backfield. He tries to, through his shiftiness, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to lose approximately 5-6 yards on that play. Going to be second down and 14, so actually he loses 4. Thomas Davis, the junior running back, is back in. He's one who scored on a long screen pass, or set up a screen pass and ran for, I believe it was close to 60 yards. Number 10, Amon Green, is going to go into motion, and Johnson's pass is intended for Bobo, but it's out of reach. So it's going to be third down and 14. Play clock down to 20 seconds. Time clock says 11:07. Still plenty of time. Johnson back to pass. He's got Ahmad Green takes it away from the defender and is going to pick up a first down. He's going to be finally tackled at the 25-yard line, I believe. There's going to be a penalty called, probably either taunting or some other similar call like that. We'll see if that's called on the Archers or on the Lions. I'm guessing that it was called on the Archers because they've come over to the sideline to talk to the Southside coach. Unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be called on the Archers. That is not going to make Coach Norfleet happy after having such a great pickup. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, I believe. You just cannot make those kind of penalties in a game like this. I'm sure that the coach appreciates the passion of the players. You just can't mouth off to the other team. Even if you did make an outstanding play where you essentially took it away from the defensive player, picked up another 10, 15 yards. So it is going to be 1st and 10. 10:56 left here in the final quarter here of sectional 20 action. Johnson pitches it out to, and a beautiful tackle by number 21, Ty Castellan. He broke through the line, and big loss for the Archers. The ball's back on the 49-yard line, so the Archers are going to have 2nd and forever, at least 2nd and 18. So we got Bobo and number 6, Wells, here on this side. Probably means Green and A.J. King on the other. Johnson back to pass, skirts around. Now over to Wells, who picks it up. And if it's taken in, and it's going to give the Archers a first down. Bobo has done an outstanding job tonight, but I tell you what, with 2 touchdowns and some key clutch grabs, Wells has done outstanding tonight. Davis, he's going to bounce off the line, and then he's going to pick up another first down, as he's going to be shy of the end zone by only about 4 yards. Looked like the Archers did some kind of a quick snap. And so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Archers. Bobo's coming here to the sideline. Markalen Harrison is going in. Markalen leads the Archers with 5 touchdowns. So it'll be interesting to see if it gets sent back to him. Johnson's going to go underneath the center. Gives it to Markalen Harrison. Scampers through the middle and scores for the Archers. So with 9:34 left here in the game, Markalen Harrison runs it in. And Dennis Johnson's going to hold for Javier Pedrosa. Ball's down, quick kick, right up through the middle. And so the Archers now lead 33-9 over the Leo Lions. new high score for the Archers this year. Last week they scored 31 against Homestead, and now this week they have scored 33. If you're an Archer fan, this has definitely been an exciting game for them after a difficult season. But they have played hard throughout the season, represented themselves well on and off the field for the most part. So we give props to the coaching staff of the Archers for getting these boys ready to play. So Javier Pedrosa places the ball down at the 40. He's gonna take about 7 or 8 steps back, and he's going to kick it off with 9:34 remaining here in the game. Peyton McHale is going to pick that up, and is going to pick up some good yardage for the Lions. Only a freshman. He's getting valuable experience as that ball is going to be placed at the 39-yard line of the Lions. Leo's quarterback, AJ Restivo, tries to pass it through the middle, and one of the big mitts for the Archers, I believe that was number 73, Markalen Davis, who's been outstanding on defense tonight. He, I believe, knocked that down. Second down and 10. Nice pass down the sidelines, almost picked up by the Archers' number 11, Omar Jackson. Just going to go out of play. .916 left here in the game. Leo comes up to the line. Third and 10. Ball on the 39. And through the hands intended for number 17, Palmer Stapler. If he would have been able to clasp that, he would have had first down and more. And perhaps that's why that ball went through his hands. He had his eyes farther down the field. It's going to be 4th down and 10. And Leo Lions are going to have to go for it. AJ Restivo back, looking through the middle. It tipped and almost intercepted by number 22, Markalen Harrison, who's playing with some fire in his belly tonight. So the Archers are going to take over at the ball at the 39-yard line of the Leo Lions with 9:06. I think the Archers forgot that. I think the Archers forgot that they weren't going to have to receive a punt. So now with 8 seconds remaining on the play clock, the Archers sprint up to the line, hand it off to Markalen Harrison, who's going to be taken down behind the play. Boys were just so excited on that defensive stop that they forgot that they had the ball up on the 39. They were back at the 35-yard line. So now with 8:39 left, time is marching down. Archers have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Johnson being chased. He's just going to throw it out of bounds right into the cheerleading squad of the Archers.
Jack Kirsten on the defense. That'll bring up third down. And about 13 for the Archers.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 13 for the Archers. Johnson intended for number 3, Ronnie Barnett, but nowhere near. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 13 with 8:07 here in the first half, or the game. Setting up here in the press box is one of the former coaches for the Archers, Mr. John Hester, now one of the administrators at Southside. He was a coach I know in the 80s when the field now that we're on was a block of houses. Pedrosa's back to kick. It's going to be a short kick, and Archers want to get out of the way. It's going to take an Archer bounce, and it's going to land at the 21-yard line. So ends up being a decent kick for Pedrosa, who after starting the night off with 2 missed PATs has made 3 and has done okay with kickoffs and punts. Even had a touchback, at least one. Archers trying to get to 2-8 on the season. Nice slant across the middle, and number 33 for the Archers, Andre Wright, gets just enough of the receiver to bring him down. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Leo with 7:42. Man-to-man coverage. And intended pass receiver was Peyton McHale. According to the roster, McHale's a freshman, 5'8", 135 pounds. Not a big guy, but has scored a touchdown this evening. Two receivers left and right. A.J. Restivo is going to be taken down. Big tackle by number 73. The announcer here said it was Franklin Johnson, but I think that was Markalen Davis, 6 foot, 310 pounds. Perhaps they both were in on the tackle now, 6:59. left in this game. Archers trying to win their second back-to-back first round sectional. The pass is complete. Taken down by number 33, Andre Wright. That was number 12, Trenton Bonner. Just going to be shy of the first down. It's going to be fourth down, and scoreboard says 1. Looks a little bit longer from up here. Clock still continuing to tick with 6:11 left. 3 receivers to the right. Number 31, Mikhail, goes into motion, as does number 8, Jack Kirsten. And the slant is incomplete. Number 3 for the Archers, Ronnie Barnett, is there to defend. And so once again, the Archers are going to take over on downs, 1st and 10. Hopefully this time they won't march back 35, 40 yards thinking they're going to receive a punt and then have to race up to the line. And they don't. Got a new quarterback, it appears, for the Archers. It's number 11, Omar Jackson. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 150. He's had some plays on the season, but not many. He's going to take it, run to the right. The blocks are there. He's trying to get to the outside, finally taken down on the far side. Looks like by number 23, Dominic Blake. There is a flag in the play. We're going to see who this is called on and what it is. The ball right now is on the 28 or 36-yard line. Can't see at this point. The official's going to come over this side, so oh boy, it's going to be a 15-yard mark off. So after a nice play on sportsmanlike conduct, that's the second of this game. I know that's something that Coach Norfleet really is trying to clamp down on Southside. So it's going to be, looks like 2nd and 20. The ball is placed at the 49-yard line. Clock definitely a factor. It's 5:35 left. 3 receivers to the left. Pitch back, this time to Davis. Davis doesn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down. In fact, loses a yard. So 3rd and 21 from the 48 this time. Omar's just holding out to have him to snap it. Tries to get it to Davis. I don't know who has the ball. Actually, Omar Jackson keeps it, but he's taken down. So after that big personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Archers just go backwards. So with 4:30 left in this game, with the Archers firmly in command, 33-9, Pedroza is going to come in to kick it away for the Archers. We thank you again for joining us. We want to thank Parkview Sports Medicine for their sponsorship of this game and all of our games. Pedroza kicks it nice and high. Oh, it's going to take a Leo bounce, and finally number 28 for the Archers. That's Armand Green's going to down it there. The ball's going to be at the 38-yard line, where the Leo Lions will have 1st and 10 with 3:52 remaining appears in their season. Three receivers to the far side, or to the near side. And a quick slant intended for Leo, obviously, but number 33, Andre Wright, 6'2", 205 pounds, probably was just a little bit too tall. Couldn't get down far enough to pick that up, or he would have expended the Archer lead. So 3:48, three receivers to the near side. Jay-Sean Turner in the back field. He's going to take, but the Archer is going to clog up the middle, which they've done successfully all night. Pretty sure that Jay-Sean, who leads the Leo Lions, doesn't even have 100 yards tonight. So the Archers have done well to stop the running attack of the Lions, which has helped in their success. Now coming to the near side, Barnett is going to come in for the tackle. Takes down number 2, Jason Gauze. Ball's going to be placed at the 46-yard line. It's going to be 4th 2 or 4th and 3. And 2:48. The clock still ticking. Archers up 33-9. Two receivers left and right. Oh, fumble. And it looks like the Archers are going to recover by number 81, Bert Ford. Bert Ford is a sophomore. Early in the season, he was a kicker for the Archers. So Bert Ford, that has to be exciting for the sophomore defensive end. To pick that up. So the Archers with 2:28 left. Omar Jackson out there now for the Archers, has the ball at the 41-yard line, where he's going to hand it off quickly to number 15, Quantry Brown, but we have number 9, JT Wingaliski, as the Leo statisticians laugh at me. They pick him up, and I understand the announcer last week just called the young man by his initials, so I at least tried. Omar Jackson keeps it for himself, tries to break out to the right-hand side where he's going to be taken down, but once again we've got another piece of yellow laundry on the field. See who this will be called on. It's holding on the Archers. Penalties starting to pick up for the Archers in this final quarter. We've got 1:35, 1:38 perhaps left here at Southside's Jack Weichert Stadium. We'll see try to see who's winning in the New Haven game. New Haven is, I'm told, is winning, so it appears that the Archers are going to host the Bulldogs, another team in purple here at Southside next week. 1:14 left. It's 42-7. The Bulldogs are over. We don't know exactly who they're playing, but we know that they're probably going to play the Archers here at Southside. So the Archers, the clock still continuing to count down, 49 seconds. This broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com and SportsCenter. We thank them again for their season-long partnership year-round in all of these games that we provide. Quantry Brown, it's not handed off to him. Omar Jackson, oh, he knows that he should not have run out of bounds to stop the clock. He does anyways, kind of forgot. And disappointed with himself as he talks to the coach, but it's going to be 4th down and 28 seconds left in this game. I'm sure he'll be forgiven, especially with the Archers handily beating the Leo Lions 33-9 with just 28 seconds. Pedrosa is going to be back to kick. Almost blocked, but gets a nice high kick away, takes a nice Archer bounce, and ball is going to be downed. Looks like about the 7-yard line. So nice high kick, took several seconds off the clock, so there's only 15 seconds left here to go in this game. Once again, I want to thank the Leo statisticians for assisting me throughout, as well as our videographer, David Mortensen. I'm Michael Mortensen, and it's been my pleasure to bring you this game tonight with the Archers. Looks like they're going to pull away and host New Haven next week. Hand off to Jayshon Turner Parks. Probably takes his last snap of his high school career. And that's going to be the game, with the Archers winning 33-9. And they'll advance to this next round of Summit, or next round of IHSS sectional play. And again, it's been our pleasure to bring you this game here at Southside High School. So again, on behalf of SummitCitySports.com, our sponsors Parkview Sports Medicine and SportsCenter, we thank you for joining us here on this victory for the Archers over the Leo Lions, 33-9. It appears that the Archers will take on a victorious New Haven Bulldogs right back here at Southside's Jack Weichert Stadium, if I'm told correctly, next week. So I hope that you'll tune in for that contest. Again, special thanks to the Leo statisticians who assisted tonight, as well as to Bud Hamilton, the public address announcer for Southside High School. I'm Michael Mortensen, and on behalf of our videographer, David Mortensen, we thank you for joining us. Have a good week. We'll see you next week. Good night.